If you are looking to make 2026 the year that you finally get into drama school, whether it is your first year applying or your fifth year, then you're in luck, because we are going to talk about a few things that are going to really move the needle so much closer to the panel seeing you and screaming yes to the heavens. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Louise. I'm an audition coach. I have been lecturing at drama schools for years, and I've also been sitting on audition panels. I've helped actors get offers at some of the top drama schools in the UK. And recently I launched an online platform which is all about auditioning for drama school. So if you were looking for extra insight, support, guidance, training, then check out act.cool in the description box below. Okay, so let's get to work on the top 3 things that are going to help you make 2026 the year that you finally get into drama school. So the first thing that is going to make all the difference, and it may sound stupidly obvious, but it is worth mentioning because a lot of people miss it, and it is being fully prepared. Choosing speeches wisely, making sure they contrast, reading the plays multiple times, learning the text accurately, making conscious, considered, and creative choices with the text, and fully researching the school that you're auditioning for. All of these are a vote in favour of you being ready for whatever the audition panel throw at you, because unless you have a sturdy foundation of prep, then you run the risk of nerves getting the better of you. You run the risk of being restricted creatively. And in the end, you just run the risk of falling short of the expectations of the panel. And this obviously leads to an email saying, thanks, but no thanks. By investing some time into being fully ready, whether that is a self-tape or an in-person audition, you are saying to the panel that you have discipline, that you have work ethic, that you have initiative and imagination, that you have something creative to say, and that you are curious and passionate about the industry, about the arts, about training overall. Doing the bare minimum in such a competitive environment is a surefire way of getting a no, of wasting your time, your money on audition fees, and inevitably repeating the process next audition season. I'm not saying that you need to dedicate every waking moment to preparing your audition, but at least doing research on the school, reading your plays, analysing the text, and making some creative choices. Like I said, this should be obvious, and also you should want to do those things, seeing as you're an actor and all. Like, you'd be suspicious of a chef that only ever cooked toast, or a musician that never listened to new music and never went to any gigs. They want to do those things because they are curious and passionate and committed to improvement and growth through their craft. So you should be as well. Another thing that is truly going to make this year count for you and move you more towards success is viewing the panel as an equal to you. Too many times have I seen actors coming into their audition, and through their manner, through their body language, through the way that they just rush through their material, are essentially saying that they are not worthy of being there, and that the panel is some kind of god above them, and that they're just apologizing for their own existence. And why are they doing that? Because they see the panel as superior to them. They are, quote unquote, in control of their fate. But the thing is, they have a problem that you can solve. They are hoping that you are going to be one of the people that they offer a place to, because year after year, they have at least 25 spaces that they have to fill with the best of the best. And they really want you to succeed. And also, they are human. They brush their teeth and miss the bus and drop hummus on their jumper just as much as you do. So stop treating them like they are special and treat them like people. And also, you are auditioning the school as much as the school is auditioning you. You do not have to even attend the audition if you don't want to, and you don't have to accept an offer if it is given to you. Because you got to think, this is 3 years, roughly, of your higher education, tuition fees, potentially moving away from home. This is a big change for you. So you need to make sure that you are committing to something that feels like a yes within you. You have way more power than you think you do. And as a side note, I have also seen a bunch of actors walking into their audition with an air of superiority, that they are actually better than the panel. Now, whether this is out of insecurity or just not gauging how they're coming across accurately, or just plain being a dick, I don't know. But rest assured, it does not go down well, and you will be rejected straight away if you show up with that attitude, because that attitude stinks, and no one wants to be around that. You are equal, not above, not below, equal. So operate accordingly. And the last and final thing that is going to make your audition season a success is the fine art of detachment. And by this, I mean Detachment from the outcome, detachment from the panel's opinions and judgment of you, and detachment of the actors competing alongside you. If you are so focused on the outcome and the judgment and competition, then you are not actually putting your power, your effort, your time, and your attention into the thing that matters, which is doing the best work that you can possibly do on the day. If you think about an Olympic athlete, a hurdler in the Olympics, they are not focused on the competition around them, the people that are running alongside them. They're not even focused on the gold medal. They are only ever focused on the one hurdle that they need to jump over next. Because in the end, that is all they can control. Not the hurdle, but the way that they plan to jump over it. And everything else is just noise. Everything else is just none of your business. Think about it. Do you really think that worrying about what the panel think of you, about the talent level of the people who are also auditioning on that day, do you think that thinking about that is going to change anything for the better? Do you think that fretting and stressing about the other actors being more talented or more liked or having better speeches than you is going to work in your favor? No. Detaching from things that do not serve you and that you don't have control over enables you to free up time, to free up energy, and to free up space to do what really counts. And that's focusing on the next hurdle. Now, I hope that this was super helpful and this is going to be something that you take into account going forward with your audition season. And if you are looking for more insight, more guidance, more training, more support, then I highly encourage you to sign up to the act.co platform. We have got speech lists, we have got video coaching, we've got live workshops, we've got a supportive community, we've got tons of information about the top schools in the UK. It is this one-stop shop that is going to really help you make all the difference in your audition season. It cuts down on time and it gives you a bit of an insight into things that you wouldn't ordinarily be able to find online. So if this sounds up your street, make sure that you check out the description box below. But until next time, bye!